Hi, my name is Christian from Seductive Presence, and today we're going to explore one of the probably the best pickup scene in a movie. It's the scene from the Aviator, the scene with the cigarette girl, where the whole scene, the whole pickup scene, it's about a minute and a half. Some of you think that this might be a little crazy. Some of you think, yeah, that's a movie. Some of you might think that's just Howard Hughes. But I want you to really pay attention because this is very much possible for you to do in real life. I want you to really pay attention to what he's doing, and I bet most of you has probably have seen this before. And I want you to watch it again, but this time I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to break down for you and I'm going to explain to you what is he doing that is working for him. And see if I break down the matrix for you, if you can embody that, and then see if you can go out and model Howard Hughes, if you will. I've seen it done. I've done it myself. It's very much possible for you to have a pickup scene that looks just like that. So let's watch it together and see what happens.
Boss? Scram, love, let's go. Another soda, you know what I mean.
Milk, please, in the bottle, with the cap still on. Look, my name depends on this picture. If it doesn't work, I'm back to Houston with my tail between my legs, making goddamn drill bits for the rest of my life.
So the reason I started a little earlier is because I wanted you to see Howard Hughes in his normal everyday life when he's not seducing. He's like go go go. He's like focused, directed. He goes 100 miles an hour. Notice what happens to his energy and his speed. How he goes like, I need cameras, and he's going, and then a woman walks in. He goes like, hey, watch how he does that.
Can you find a way, right? And he's got to do a crucifixion,
Johnny.
but he's doing it in Fresno.
Johnny.
All of a sudden, there's a bunch of goddamn tractors.
Johnny.
Yeah.
You're a press agent.
Yeah.
Are you not?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to know all the little ins and outs of Hollywood?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you leave the big ideas to me.
Oh, yeah, of course, boss.
Cigar, cigarette, Simpson.
Thelma, I thought you were over at the Brown Derby with Trixie. No, Teresa.
So there you go. See, for example, him, and then you pay attention to the difference between this guy and DiCaprio. And notice he's like trying to make a conversation. Obviously, he's trying to flirt with her. Obviously, he's trying to get her attention, but he's in search for words. He's like, he's not solid. He's not connected with her. He's just all his attention for once is on himself. He wants her attention for himself, and he has no attention on her. And look at the difference between him and Howard.
Margaret, yeah.
Margaret, exactly. What happened to Margaret? She lost her shoes.
Thank God that's settled.
Okay, so he brings the attention back to him. In this case, he's the boss. He's the main guy, so it's easy for him to do that.
I'm sorry. Thelma, this is Howard Hughes. Howard and I were just discussing how he wants me to pull a camera out of my ass.
Cigarette?
Oh, no. Thanks.
Notice his voice, how his voice sounded before. His voice was like da 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 da, and then, oh no, I don't smoke. So see, the moment he's saying that, he's feeling his sexuality. He's feeling his turn on from her. He's allowing her to turn him on. He's looking at a beautiful woman. He's impacted by her beauty, and each pore, each cell of his body is feeling turned on based on her. It's like, wow. All of a sudden his body is oozing with turn on and sexuality. He's owning it. It's like,
I'll smoke.
and again, like, what's the difference between DiCaprio and the other guy? How is he doing it? How's the other guy doing it? Big difference, right?
Boy, you are just hitting on all 6 cylinders, aren't you?
So this is the second sentence. He's already appreciating her. He's like, oh God, you're hitting on all 6 cylinders. He's just wholly like appreciating. He's like, you are beautiful. And if you're gonna notice, every man that is good with women, he would say to a woman, he will praise her beauty, he will celebrate her beauty.
my God. Would you do me a favor? Would you just smile for me one time? Just once.
So what he's doing here, he's leading her. He's telling her, this is what I want. This is, I want you to do this for me. Can you do this for me? He's doing it, and also in a very soft and gentle way, where for her it's almost why she should say no. And although it makes no sense, why would I smile for you? He's doing it so gently. He's opening her like a beautiful flower that opens its petals in front of him. And he's like, can you do this for me? Can you just smile for me?
Yeah, you see you got a short upper lip. Makes for a much nicer smile.
So here the guy is laughing because Howard or DiCaprio is building so much sexual tension. He's building this bubble that envelopes the two of them, and the guy cannot handle in his body all that sexual tension, and he wants to dissipate the sexual energy in his body, so he's laughing it off. Most people get really nervous and shy around sexuality, and when sexual tension's high, they start laughing to dissipate it. And when you want to build it, you don't want to dissipate it.
See, I wonder what...
The way Howard handled this is by completely ignoring it. Completely ignoring. He keeps staying with her, keep holding the bubble. He didn't he stayed present with her. He didn't get distracted by this guy laughing over here. He stayed present with her, which allowed the build-up bubble. It's like, you're safe in my space, I got you. No matter what happens, I'm holding you.
Gives a beautiful woman like you pleasure.
So Norris, he wants to give her a gift. His attention is on her. Like as I said earlier, that guy, his attention was on himself. He's like, I want to know what pleases you, what gives you pleasure. He has this gift he wants to offer. He wants to what gives you pleasure? I want to give you that.
And say you're just standing there, right? And I just touch you, just like this.
So he asked for permission, can I touch you? But he was going for it already. There's a difference if you ask, hey, can I touch you? But you're like scared and you're waiting for the yes. He asked, but he was totally going to do it anyway.
My fingertips. I mean, do you like that?
As you see, she's getting turned on. How is she getting turned on? See, her breath got so much deeper right there because he's touching her. You can touch a woman just on her ankle or in her forearm in a way that will just totally turn her on. You just need to be fully present with your touch and allow yourself to feel pleasure or receive pleasure by touching her. Be fully present. Don't just touch for the sake of touching. Be connected to your touch, which is what he's doing. Why is she all of a sudden getting a deeper breath and getting turned on?
Do you? See, I want to learn what pleases you. I want to learn everything about you. Would you let me do that? Would you give me that job?
Again, he's offering a gift. He's offering to please her, give her pleasure. Again, if she said no, who is the one losing here? Again, if she says no, he can offer. She's confident at that point. She trusts because he held the space for her. He was right there. He didn't get distracted by other women walking by. He didn't get distracted by the music. He didn't get distracted by his friend laughing. She knew that man can hold her in that space, and she trusted him. Then he touched her and she showed her that he can give her pleasure. Then he asked her, can I give you more pleasure? Why would she say no? So, of course, what do you think she's going to say?
I'm off in a half an hour.
Well, I'm in room
217.
217. See you there.
Again, the guy laughing because too much sexual tension. Then notice how Howard Hughes goes back to the way he is normally in the world.
Johnny, get on the horn to Universal and Warner's. I need 2 more cameras by Saturday. Rent them if you can. Steal them if you have